Welcome back. I'm Emmett the Artist. Guys, I'm so sorry that I did not. It's probably what, week 2 that I haven't uploaded with no sort of any news announcements why I haven't posted. And I'm sorry. My other channel, which is a sports channel, that I'm very passionate about, is taking up a lot of my time. And also comic book news and entertainment news and art news just keeps on, like, every other hour, it seems like. It just rolls on through, and it's like, I don't even know which stories to pick to talk about. So, but I guess I like more of the art-oriented stuff and creative stuff, and the collector keeper stuff. But anyway, with enough of that said, I'm gonna try to stay on schedule, and we're gonna talk about it. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen, the headline, the title. Frank Miller, first time back in 25 years, back to Spawn. I thought he was gonna write it also. It's just a cover that he's sort of, no, not sort of. He is making a cover created a cover for the Spawn universe. The first in 25 years, like I said before. But it's nothing. Is it that special, really, to begin with? First of all, before we go any further, if you're new here, thank you for stopping in. If you're an older subscriber from like way back in the day, thank you for stopping in. Go ahead, hit that like, subscribe button. If you just like what I'm saying, rambling on about things that maybe you care about also. So anyway, let's get to it. So, Frank, as you see, Frank here. Hi, Frank. Listen, Frank is a controversial figure, both outside comic books, right? Just for the comments he said and things he's allegedly done or whatever. And so a lot of people want to see him canceled. But we're going to talk about the art in specific. And he's very polarizing right now. Because as you see here behind me, right? I mean, this is a cityscape. But there you go. His artwork that he has done in the past. When he first started to when he kind of got in his stride in Daredevil and in Sin City, where his artwork actually became what defined Frank Miller. That was legendary stuff, right? But all of a sudden he comes back with this Wolverine cover and everybody loses their damn mind. Objectively, it is a bad cover. Like, if you would have gone to an editor and submitted the images that you have to that editor that Frank Miller now is producing, and I don't know how he's doing sequentials, by the way, but if you give those to a editor, more than likely they're gonna be like, maybe you want to try an indie book on your own. I don't think you have anything that's gonna help us move along. Like, I don't think, and I mean, truth be told, that's probably what they will tell you. If you see here in those snippets, you see remnants still of this old Frank here in the new stuff. It's just that you can see, for some reason, the anatomy's gotten wonky, right? And I attribute it to age. I think maybe he has arthritis. He's an older man, or he has some sort of physical ailments. He is on the older side, like I said, again, with the physical ailments and things like that. If you look at what he looks like now, and I don't want, you saw the thumbnail, and how he stands and how he walks and how he talks, it kind of mirrors how he draws also now, how he illustrates. It looks that sort of bent and out of just weird stuff that he's doing. And when you put it like that, when I at least put it like that in that context of like, it's life imitating art, imitating life in this sense. For him, it probably it's more easily digestible for me. Like, oh, I get it. I see what's happening here, I think. But I mean, it's still jarring, and there's a lot of heavy lifting that's going on. So, and the particulars, well, when we get it, look. So let's go back to where this is going now. So it's The Curse of Shirley Johnson, #3. He's doing a cover for them, for Todd and the company in September, right? It's a spin-off title in the Spawn universe. She was in the original continuity, like Volume 1, like I think issue #3 or 4 or 5, somewhere around there. I have it somewhere. She was a victim of murder, being murdered in that timeline. And it's 25 years since Frank has touched a Spawn cover, right? It's issue 100 in 2000. It was the last time that he actually did anything for it. So it's kind of a big deal because Frank is still legendary as far as an artist. And now more polarizing for what he's doing. But let's take a quick look. So this is Frank, right? This is the cover that he's providing for Todd. As you can see here, you can see this is Frank. It's the line work is Frank. It's just now that it's more angular, it's more amateurish in certain spots. The details seem wonked, and there's no rendering really to be had. Like there's no, if you look at how Frank is drawing now, there's no real rendering on there. So now let's look at when Todd inks Frank. You see the heavy lifting that Todd had to do here. I mean, it's a lot of heavy lifting. And let me try to make this a little bigger here. Sorry about that. Hold on one second. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I mean, you can see here. I mean, this stuff it's a lot of like heaviness. Look around the scissors. There's a lot of detail there. There's a lot of things that were not in the original pencils. You can see there's a lot of just line weight detail put in by Todd. I mean, he added things that were not in the original. He changed the line work. So, for instance, if you look at the shoelaces, he changes them up. He changes the way they wrap around. He added lines. He just did a lot, right? And it goes. And oh, by the way, I'm happy that Todd actually inked this, not digitally but traditionally, because Todd lately, in the past few years, going on 2 decades now, almost, it seems like he only does digital stuff, and that, to me, that's sad. Like, art should be, for the most part, especially like legendary art. Like, I think Todd knew he had to make this traditionally because it's gonna be worth a lot of money. But you see how much work Todd had to put into it. The blood is different. The scissors are out of perspective. They're not like, especially like if you look at the left here, right, which is, yeah, if you're looking at it, it'll be our left. That scissor hole handle or whatever, it's wonky. And he added next to the blades where they are wearing on in the original. So there's a lot that Todd did there to make it look really good. And while anchors are to take liberties, it looks like a whole different artist did it. It just looks like a whole different art. I mean, the skirt is different. The folds in the skirts are different. The violators facing it's different. Everything. He added background. I mean, it's a whole lot. And I mean, it's a 1 in 25 for Todd. I respect the art of Frank a lot. I now understand it. I hope that people maybe look at it through that prism, where maybe he loves art and this is the best he can do now. I don't think he might be doing it on purpose. I just think this is the best he can do. And he can only probably do covers now, and this is the thing that makes him happy. And I think if we look at it in that prism, it shouldn't be too polarized. It should be like, oh, we understand. Rob Liefeld's going through the same thing. Rob Liefeld, now while he wasn't like the most, correct artist, he used to put a lot more detail in his illustrations than he does now. Now the colorist is the heavy lifter in his art. He just draws empty lines almost, and the no backgrounds, and the artist and the colorist has to go in there and make it look great or enhance it. I mean, it is what it is. People get older, things hurt, eyes fail. So maybe this is what it is with Frank. And I hope that we can come to a point where we accept this art that he's doing now for what it is. I don't think we should. At first I really was like, this is garbage, but I didn't think about it the way I'm thinking about it now. But anyway, I think that's what it is. I mean, at least I'm glad that if he's doing something he likes, he's doing something he likes. And if those who want to support it, I think I might buy this cover. If I can find the 1 in 25, I definitely would. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about the Frank Miller saga continues with his artwork? And, you know, whether it's bad, good, or are you indifferent to it? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. And I'm out.